said that to me because I just registered to finish my degree to become a therapist.
Oh. Therapist.
I just finished my registration today for the University of Michigan to get my Bachelor in Science in Psychology.
Hmm.
I mean, I think that's a good idea for you. Of course, you could see or talk to a therapist if you wanted. The only issue is, we would have to get like one that's on the phone because we don't really have transportation to do all that right this moment.
Or like a Google Meet.
Yeah, like a Zoom call.
Yeah, but mostly everyone is around in our house. And I like talking quietly with people.
Well, you could go in the office room and shut the door. Nobody can hear you in there. Why does he have the heat on? And horrible loud music. Ugh.
I don't know. He always does that.
But, you know, if there's anything you feel comfortable talking to me about, you know, I'm always here. My ears are open.
I know.
Look, blowing.
Yeah, blowing hat. So, when will I be able to have a therapist?
I don't know. I have to look into what your insurance will pay for. If there's one for your age group that is online. I know being 14 sucks.
Soon to be 15.
There's all kinds of emotions and thoughts, crazy stuff going on in your head. I understand. Been there. Although I can't understand everything because everybody is special and unique in their own way. You know? Everybody's different.
So it's a definitely a yes for me to have a therapist?
If I'm able to do it, yeah. Why not? Why would I say no?
I don't know.
That would be weird.
Well, I'm gonna go to my music.
I had looked. I just want to say one thing. I had a therapist when I was your age. But I was being forced to go. Like I had to. And I didn't like it because I didn't like telling anybody my personal junk. And so I would just sit there and not say anything for an hour. That was it. Because it's a stranger.
doesn't mean I want to kill myself. It was a question.
Definitely tell somebody, but I'm just telling you what will happen if you tell a stranger that isn't in your family that. But, I mean, if you ever really feel that way, you definitely need to let me know, because there are medications they make for depression. There's different therapies. You don't have to be locked up away from everything.
You know, I don't like taking pills.
Right, I know that. I don't either. I took antidepressants for a year and a half a little while ago, and it helped me, and so I stopped taking them because I didn't need them anymore. I'm just saying there are things that can help other than institutionalization, because I don't think being torn away from your cats and your family and your friends and your stuff would make you feel any less depressed. To me, that makes people more depressed, right?
To me, that makes more people more insane.
Yeah, that happened to me when I was your age. I was sent to live at the Tennessee Baptist Children's Home, away from everything.
Yeah, you told me a couple years ago.
Yeah, I had a suitcase with like a week worth of clothes. I wasn't allowed to take any of my music, books, nothing. I just had clothes and a pillow. I took a pillow. I was there for years and years and years. And it was not a bad experience, but I was in a very different situation than you. It was better than what I had at home, because I had abuse, like physical abuse and mental abuse. So it was better than that. But you don't have anybody, I don't think, abusing you. Maybe bullies at school. Nobody in the house is abusing you. Or are they? Is somebody beating you up?
No. Not physically.
What? Who's beating you up mentally in the house? Nobody. You're not in an abusive situation at all. It sucks and it's stressful, but it's really everybody's life. Until things will get better.
I've heard that saying so many times.
What do you want to be better?
Everything.
Like?
The world.
The world? What about the world?
I don't know how to explain it.
So, what could you do as an adult to
check right now when we park.
I have to call your insurance and see if what they pay for. I know they'll pay for something because they paid for mine.
Especially since I'm a minor, right?
Hmm?
Especially since I'm a minor, right?